Isildur, son of Elendil, is a name shrouded in both glory and tragedy within the vast and intricate tapestry of J.R.R. Tolkien's legendarium. While figures like Gandalf and Aragorn often dominate discussions of The Lord of the Rings, Isildur's pivotal, albeit brief, possession of the One Ring fundamentally shaped the course of Middle-earth's history and set the stage for the War of the Ring. To truly understand the significance of this character, a deep dive into the details of his life, his actions, and the motivations behind them are essential. Greetings all, I'm your guide, the Archivist. Today I will look at Elendil, his origins, his influences on the events of Middle-earth, and his final fate. Before we begin, please remember to like the like and subscribe waystones down below, so that more people can learn from the archives. Born in Númenor before its downfall, Isildur was a descendant of Elros Tar Miniatur, brother of Elrond and the first king of Númenor. This lineage instilled in him a deep sense of duty and a strong connection to the elves, even amidst the growing shadow of darkness creeping across his homeland. As the influence of Sauron corrupted Númenor, Isildur displayed remarkable courage and foresight. He risked his life to steal a fruit from Ninloth, the White Tree, a symbol of the kingly line and the connection to Valinor. This act of defiance, undertaken at great personal peril, ensured the continuation of the line of kings in Middle-earth after the tragic destruction of Númenor. This act alone showcases the character's inherent nobility, a trait often overshadowed by the devastating consequences of his later actions. Understanding this detail of his early life is crucial to appreciating the internal conflict that ultimately defined his fate. Following the Akalabeth, the downfall of Númenor, Isildur, along with his father Elendil and the brother Anarion, escaped the cataclysm on ships and landed on the shores of Middle-earth. They founded the kingdoms of Arnor in the north and Gondor in the south, carrying with them the cultural and technological advancements of their lost island nation. Elendil became the High King of both realms, and Isildur ruled as the Lord of Ithilien, the strategic region bordering Mordor in Gondor. This period marked a time of great prosperity and growth, but the ever-present threat of Sauron loomed large. The Dark Lord, having also survived the downfall, returned to Mordor and began to rebuild his armies. This forced the last alliance of elves and men, led by Elendil and Gil-galad, to confront Sauron in the desperate war for the survival of Middle-earth. Isildur fought valiantly alongside his father and the elven forces. The details of the siege of Barad-dûr, the prolonged and brutal conflict that culminated in the downfall of Sauron's physical form, are crucial to understand the circumstances surrounding Isildur's acquisition of the ring. After years of arduous fighting, Sauron finally emerged to challenge Elendil and Gil-galad directly. In a titanic duel, the two leaders managed to overthrow the Dark Lord, but at the cost of their own lives. With Sauron lying defeated, Isildur, as the heir of Elendil, took up the broken hilt of Narsil, the sword of his father, and cut the One Ring from Sauron's finger. This momentous occasion marked the end of the Second Age and the supposed triumph of good over evil. Herein lies the central point of contention and debate surrounding Isildur's legacy. By right of conquest and inheritance, the ring was now his. However, Elrond and Círdan, witnessing the event firsthand, urged him to cast the ring into the fires of Mount Doom, where it was forged, effectively destroying it and ensuring Sauron's permanent defeat. But Isildur refused. The details behind this refusal are complex and open to interpretation. Some argue that he was simply overwhelmed by the ring's power, his will weakened by the trauma of war and the loss of his father and brother. Others suggest he was motivated by a sense of entitlement and arrogance, believing that he, as the king, deserved to possess such a powerful artifact. Still others theorize that he genuinely believed that he could use the ring for good, to protect Gondor and ensure its prosperity. Regardless of precise motivation, Isildur claimed the One Ring for himself, declaring, "This I will have as a wearer guild for my father and my brother." This single decision sealed his fate and had a profound consequence for the future of Middle-earth. He planted a cutting of the White Tree, a sapling of the one he rescued from Númenor, in Minas Arnor, later Minas Tirith, signifying the continuation of the Gondorian line. He also established the Kingdom of Gondor. He also established the Kingship of Gondor, albeit a shared rule initially until a suitable heir for Anarion could be found. Before returning to Arnor to claim the High Kingship, Isildur wrote an account of his experiences and the ring's details on a scroll, safeguarding vital information about the artifact for the coming ages. This scroll proved to be invaluable to the free peoples of Middle-earth during the War of the Ring, thousands of years later. This is often overlooked, but it demonstrates a degree of foresight and responsibility, even amidst his flawed judgment in regarding the ring itself. Tragically, Isildur's reign was short-lived. While travelling north with a small company of soldiers, he was ambushed by orcs in the Gladden fields. During the chaos of the battle, Isildur put on the ring, hoping to escape undetected. However, the ring betrayed him, slipping from his finger as he attempted to swim across the Anduin River. This act, seemingly accidental, suggests the ring's own will and its desire to return to Sauron. Isildur was then slain by orc arrows, and the ring was lost to the riverbed, remaining hidden for over 2,000 years. Isildur's death, though a tragic end for a noble king, ultimately paved the way for the events of the Lord of the Rings. The loss of the ring allowed Sauron to eventually regain his power, necessitating the quest to destroy it. Had Isildur heeded the counsel of Elrond and Círdan, the threat of Sauron might have been permanently extinguished. However, the consequences of his choice, however devastating, ultimately tested and strengthened the resolve of the free peoples of Middle-earth. Isildur remains a complex and controversial figure in Tolkien's legendarium. He was a hero who saved the White Tree, fought valiantly against Sauron, and established the kingdoms of Gondor and Arnor. However, he was also a flawed individual whose ambition and desire for power led to his downfall and prolonged the shadow of Sauron in Middle-earth. By examining the details of his life, his motivations, and the consequences of his actions, we gain a deeper understanding of the intricate moral landscape of Tolkien's world and the enduring power of the One Ring to corrupt even the noblest of hearts. He stands as a potent reminder that even those who strive for good can succumb to temptation, and that the choices we make, however seemingly small, can have profound and lasting consequences. His story is a cautionary tale, a testament to the seductive allure of power, and a crucial piece in the epic saga of Middle-earth. And so I have now covered the content for this video, but if there's anything that has been missed, please share them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to like the like and subscribe waystones down below. Na luig van and van. Until we meet again.